want to talk about 5 signs of the lost boy, or you being a man child, right? What are the 5 signs that you are essentially a man child and you're not getting after it in life, right? So I want to look at it. Number 1. So number 1 sign is the avoidance of adult responsibility. That means you haven't transitioned to being a man fully yet, right? In my opinion. And remember, these are things I'm doing for myself. So, avoidance of adult responsibility. Living at home well into your 30s. And to preface this, I don't mean because of economics, right? Or because of financial issues. That's a different story, but I'm saying like you choosing to live at home and into your 30s without contributing in a sense. I know some cultures preface this that some people, it is the normal to stay at home as a man and then look after the families. I know that is normal in a sense, but you still should be then the main person in the household, earning or providing, should I say, and protecting. Refusing to commit to careers, relationships, or even life goals. I mean, I've done that too. Like refusing to commit to them. Like you don't make a choice, just commit to it and go for it. Still thinking shiny object syndrome. Basically, you don't really commit to any relationships. You're still just floundering around playing games. You have no purpose in life. You have no goals, right? You're just like a ship without a rudder, right? You choose comfort. In other words, you choose comfort over growth at every opportunity, right? So I'm also, as I said, with this is only in the last few years I have really started choosing the other way. But generally, you choose comfort over growth. So rather than anything that's challenging, you rather stick to the comfort and your comfort zone. And then sign number 2, right? Sign number 2, which was me to a T. I was this person. Video games, right? You escape to your or you are addicted to the digital escapism. Escapism. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm using it. Escapism. No, that is a word. Escapism. Yeah, that's a word. Okay, there you go. So basically, you become addicted to the digital world, right? So video games, porn. I wasn't so much in porn, but porn, yeah. Social media. These become your main activities. For me, it was gaming. I gamed and watched anime basically every free minute I got. That was it. And then later I would read books, but that was it. Fantasy books, video games, fantasy books, movies. Those 3 things, that was my primary activities. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I ever did. Right? So you live in virtual worlds instead of actually building real ones. Or building what you build in the virtual world, you don't build it in the real world. So the friends that you got in the games, you do achievements that you get in game. You don't have any of that in the real world, right? And it's a form of escape. If you're getting to the point of where you're getting addicted, as a form of escape, seeking validation through screen rather than achievements. Like I just said, you achieve things through the games, the quests, through the you get those achievements and all of that crap. Like you oh wow, you guys did this raid on hardcore mode, or right, something like that. You get those achievements, but you don't do that in real life. Rather than getting achievements in real life. Sign number 3. This is also me to a T. Emotional immaturity. As I said, this is me to a T as well, right? Unable to handle criticism. Hi, that's me. Or conflict. Definitely me. I always used to avoid conflict now. I don't avoid it. Let's put it that way. Throwing tantrums when things don't go your way. I still do that quite often. Not in the sense of you throw. This doesn't necessarily mean that you lie on the floor kicking and no. You throw tantrums as in you get upset when something doesn't go your way. You get angry. You start swearing. You get frustrated. You get all sorts of stuff like that when something doesn't go your way. I still do that quite often at the moment. Expecting others to manage your emotional, not your emotional, or your emotions for you, right? Expecting others to manage them instead of managing them yourselves, right? I don't know why I'm saying right all the time. Okay. Sign number 4. Learned helplessness. Easy as that. Learned helplessness. What does that mean? So you never learn the basics of life skills, right? Which is I'm busy learning now. I'm in my 30s, and I'm basically I'm getting up and I'm doing these now, right? So like, what is life skills? Some examples: cooking, right? You've never really learned how to cook yourself. Cleaning, right? You might know how to clean, but you don't do it. Hi, me too. Finances, shit at finances. You don't plan, you don't save, you don't, talking from experience again, right? You don't look at these things. What else? Waiting for others to solve their problems, right? We as men, or as I don't say lost boys, but I would say as immature men, right? Men who haven't progressed to becoming a man fully yet, right? We wait for others to solve our problems. Done that too, right? Instead of just going and attacking and finding the answer, you would rather wait for someone else to do it for you, or you get someone else to do it for you. Another thing is you make excuses instead of taking action. Definitely me. I used to do this a lot. I can't do this. I still do it to some degree, but I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because no. Just go do it. Just go do the thing that needs to be done. For example, these videos. Let's say a small example is these videos that I'm doing. Like, I want to do these, obviously, but I've got so much going on at once. It's like, okay, well, there's so much going on at once. I'll do that later. I'll take a rest. I'll skip it today. Bullshit. That's making excuses. I haven't committed yet to videos daily. I would like to, but I know I haven't committed. It's pretty on the reason that I'm not in that position at the moment. But I still need to take at least 3 videos per week. 3 videos per week is great. I need to, without making excuses. So I need to commit to that. I need to go, and no matter what is happening, no matter how hectic it is here, just make 3 videos per week. That's it, right? No excuses. That's like an example of leveling it up in that, isn't just doing the work, just doing it. Quite difficult. Thanks for joining again. So these are the 5 signs, right? 5 signs of the Lost Boys. I want to call it the Lost Boys. As I said, these are just things I'm researching, and would like to make a longer video. We'll see in the future, but so far this is just what I got from the outline of what I'm making. And I thought it'd be great to just share it with everyone here. So yeah, so if you fit into these, if you have one of these signs, right, or you're in these are what lost boys or immature men do, right? And you like, if you do the opposite of that, technically, then you're gonna level up. You're gonna become better. Thanks for joining. Links down below. You can join the community, guys. Come on, please. This I wanna have it's free. I just wanna have men to talk to that are dealing with these things. Like accountability, we can start holding each other accountable and stuff like that. Join the community. It's free. The link's down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.